All right, so the Royal Tools quest says that we need to acquire the Royal Tools in the village. First, we need to find the Royal Pickaxe in the Plaza and pull it from the stone. Then we need to find the shovel in the Plaza, find the watering can in the Plaza, and then find the fishing rod in the Meadow. All right, so I'm guessing we have, not I'm guessing, I have played this game before, guys. We have to clear out all these thorns. I don't like to use too much of my energy though, so let's try to find the safest way out of here first, or where do we want to go next kind of situation. So the crazy thing about this is I'm just restarting this game. I've played it once through mostly already, so I haven't done this part in a long time. So to be honest, I have no idea where any of these tools are right now. So you guys are going along the adventure with me. Let's see what we can do, where we can find. So this is looking a little promising over here. We've got ourselves a structure. Look, we've got ourselves a big old structure with lots of stone around it, lots of things, and sparkles coming out of it. So yeah, I think that's what we're looking for. That looks like the pickaxe. So we're going to press A, pick that up, and see what happens. Boom, baby. Ooh, it's so much brighter and happier now. All right, so this kind of just shows us the controls that we need to use in order to use the tools. For the switch is what I'm using. You're going to use ZR to be able to get that circle with all the tools to pop up, and then you use your toggle to pick what you need, and then just lift off the button after you've toggled over it to it. When you go to use it, you're going to use the button Y. I'm very unsure what you would use for other consoles, so you'll have to look that up. But for the Switch, that's what you do. Look how bright and happy it is. It used to be so like dull and sad. I'm trying to get around these thorns so that I can preserve my energy as much as possible this time around. But I would love to open this chest. So we got a green chest we need to open. I just remember too that Merlin gave us a blue chest earlier. We should probably open that up to see what's in it. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna put my axe away by using that trigger button, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to press the X button on the Switch. There is where we find the blue chest. We're gonna open it by pressing A twice, and then we're gonna open it again by pressing A. Okay, so we got ourselves a sturdy chair, an apple, and some yummy looking cookies. I'm on keto. Those cookies actually look really good for being cartoon. All right, what's next? Then if we scroll on over to this little satchel, it says to use. You just press A. You could drop it on the ground if you want, and if you want to open it later. I don't know why you'd want to do this. Guys, this is no joke. My favorite pair of shoes in this game. I pretty much wear them for almost every one of my outfits. So yes, I'm going to equip myself with that, and I'm already off to a good start. I'm loving my new shoes. Where is Mr. Merlin? We should go talk to him if we can, and see if there's anything that we need to do before we find the watering can, shovel, and fishing rod. So we're going to run up to him real quick. Look at the beautiful castle. Oh my gosh, it gives me chills. Gives me chills. I love the castle.
Hello.
Cassie, this is the dream castle. It holds many secrets or answers or blast it all. I can't seem to remember what's inside. I bet that inside the castle you will find, I'm going to say, even more mysteries. There's no doubt the castle will have its share of mysteries to solve, but I'm hopeful it also holds the answers we seek, such as the secret of restoring Dreamlight Valley to its former glory. Let's see here. Normally I would say, so let's go inside, but let's choose something different this round. The night thorns that encase the dream castle aren't like any you've dealt before. They're stronger and will take much more magic to defeat. Follow me. There's still much to show you. All right, so we're following. Okay, so this seems like, okay, so this is another quest all in itself. This is so we have two quests going at once. I think I'm going to ignore Merlin for a moment, but look what I just stumbled across. A sparkly shovel. Do you think that's what we're looking for? I think so. Bada bing. Oh, and it flies too. Like, how magic is that? Shovel unlocked. Sweet. 2 out of the, 4 done. All right, so same process. Use the ZR, the trigger finger, to pull up the list of tools, release. And then when you go to dig, you'll see these like sparkly holes in the ground like you see right here, and you're going to use Y. So I'm going to bring out my shovel, press Y. I like to cover them back up because I'm OCD like that, and I cannot stand there being a whole bunch of holes, even though the holes will disappear eventually. It takes time, but they will disappear eventually. You have to make sure it's kind of highlighted before you go to dig, or else it'll dig somewhere else. It is what it is. All right, so we were able to collect some goodies. It looks like we collected some seeds for some wheat seeds and some coal ore, which comes in handy when we want to start cooking. Also, obviously, the seeds are going to come in handy when we want to start cooking too, and we can start making our own crops. All right, so we've got our shovel. We are looking for a watering can. I feel like we've been over in that area a lot. A watering can and a fishing rod. Now the fishing rod is going to be down in the meadow, but it seems like the watering can is going to be up here in the plaza still. The meadow is down below. I'm still in the plaza, but we're going to open up this green chest because, like, how could you not open a treasure chest when it's right there before you, okay? So I'm going to collect myself some moolah. $243 is in the bank, or I should say coinage is in the bank. Oh, I see another one over here. I can't help myself. I must explore. All right, using a little bit more energy than I was wanting. I like to try to avoid the thorns as much as possible, but we must get to this green chest. All right, look at us, 482. We are just doing so well. I wish I was doing that good in real life. Okay, I see another one, guys. I see another one. We need to find our way around these thorns. It's like a fun little maze, but it's also super frustrating. But eventually you'll be able to clear away all those thorns. I'll clear this one away. But when you do clear the thorns away, as you can see, you get prizes like coins. You can get coal ore. You can get seeds, all kinds of things. Dreamlight. You can get new clothing. So I just got myself a little clothing piece. We'll open that in just a second. But I saw something sparkling out of the corner of my eye. Oh, we've got our watering can. If you guys can get a good look at that. So I'm going to pick that up. So yes, our flying magical watering can. Like, you guys will be using these tools a lot through your Dreamlight journey, so better get used to them. So this is the same kind of process. You're gonna just hold down that trigger finger ZR, and this is for those of you who are on a Switch, and then you're gonna hover with the toggle, and then just release. And then when you go to actually use the watering can, which we're gonna need to use it right here, it looks like, to grow some of this wheat. This wheat is fully done already. The plant that was next to it was not. So this wheat is ready to harvest. So you just pluck it by pressing A. All right, so we finished finding all the tools that are here in the plaza. I think now it's time to make our way over to the meadow, which is down these steps. And there's these huge boulders or these rocks in the way. In order to get rid of those, what you're going to do is you're going to get your handy dandy magical pickaxe out and just smash it, like one smash by pressing A. And then you're going to want to collect all the stone you can. There are going to be quite a few things that you guys are going to want to hoard in the beginning of your game. That is a mistake that I made. When the opportunity came where I could sell my resources, I sold way too much stuff, and I didn't save enough stuff, because when you start to do quests, you start doing star paths and different things that we will later on go over, you are going to need those resources. Now look here, I just walked past the little ponds and I saw some sparkles. Looks like this is our fishing rod that we're looking for. First, it's telling you here that you need to keep track of your story, which is basically what we're doing. You can keep track of different quests, because believe me, you're gonna have a lot of different quests as you go throughout this game. But yeah, so this says quickly track new quests by pressing down the left toggle, and then if you missed it, track a quest by using the track icon or A while in quest menu. So if you're going to go to the quest menu, all you're going to do on the Switch is you're going to press the plus sign The plus sign is going to bring you to this menu, and they're talking about where the quests are right here where it's highlighted. We've got a few different things up here that we will talk about later on too as we go through the gameplay. We've got things where we can earn Dreamlight. Dreamlight's going to be very important in this game. You have to collect as much Dreamlight as you can so that you can open up new biomes, do certain things in quests, make things at the crafting table. You're going to need a lot of Dreamlight. So that's another thing I suggest that you hoard in the beginning. You want to have as much Dreamlight as possible. You want to have, oh man, I will get to everything. When I start to collect things, I'll say, okay, you're going to want this. Now, obviously right this is the map. So far we have opened up the Plaza. Okay, so this is where our home is. Then we've got Mickey Mouse right across the way. We've got Scrooge's store. We've got the wishing well, and of course we've got the castle. Then down the steps, this is the peaceful meadow. This is where Goofy's going to be living, and there's a lot of fishing ponds, and this is one of my favorite places. I love being in the peaceful meadow. We've got other biomes that we will open slowly but surely through this adventure. You got to be patient. I suggest making sure that you open the right biomes at the right time. The best biome you're going to want to open, at least in my opinion, is first the Sunlit Plateau. You want to get to the Forgotten Lands as fast as you can. Okay. The reason for this is Goofy's stall. When we get to the Goofy stall situation, he will have pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are what's going to make you the money in here. If you go into the Forest of Valor, there will be another Goofy stall. And in Goofy stall, he will be selling onion seeds. Onions also make you a lot of money. Now, the only thing with onions is I feel like you have to make so much more than you do with pumpkins. So it's quicker in the long run to just open the Forest of Valor, but then it's quicker in the long run to get the pumpkins and get more of an investment, if that makes sense. All right, the next chapter we have is our collection. So this is where you can keep track of your memories, your characters, crafting, companions, fish, all of things that you're going to be collecting, all of the different achievements that you're going to be making throughout. You can come in here and you can check what your characters like. For instance, we can't do it yet. These show all of our potential characters that we can unlock in the future, which is so exciting. There's so many great characters in this game. Something I love about this game is that it's constantly being updated. New characters are constantly being introduced. So if you have a favorite character and they're not here yet, I guarantee you they will be there someday. So, and how exciting would that be? Now, this is what they're talking about. This is the quests, okay? I already have 4 different quests, okay? I've got 3 that are ready to go and I can work on them. And then I have another one down here where I have to unlock, which is basically I probably have to unlock friendship level with Merlin or complete these tasks before I can unlock that task. I came back to look for my fishing rod after I thought I collected it. I went to go see if I could use it, right? With my tools when I hit that trigger button. But I realized quickly that it's not there, and then remembered that it's actually in my inventory. It's right down here. I actually discovered that and remembered that, and remembered that that is part of Goofy's quest. So when you come down here and you find the fishing rod, now you know to continue on with Goofy's quests before you continue on with Merlin's.